Hello again. I'm Eugenia Djoumaka, Associate Lecturer in Marketing at the American College of Greece. We will now welcome together our next speaker, Mr. Takis Pournarakis, the President of Motorsport Greece and organizer of Rally Acropolis. He will speak on the subject, Rally Acropolis, a chapter of our cultural heritage. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Eugenia. Hello to everybody. I assume that you agree with that Acropolis Rally is in our culture, is in our heritage, and we should keep it going for the next years. It's very important for our country, and it's very important for our tourism, and also for the sport of the road safety or things like that. But first of all, as far as I know, yesterday, the Deputy Minister of Sports, Mr. Takis Pournarakis, talked to you about Rally Acropolis. This week we have a ceremony where at the Sport Marketing Awards, Rally Acropolis became the athletic organization of the year 2021. So we're very proud of this. I want to share my screen and show you some things. What is WRC? Why it's very important to have Rally Acropolis in Greece in terms of promotion our country all over the world, and what was the impact of the 2021 rally around the world. So I'll start from the presentation. It's a general presentation of what is WRC, FIA World Rally Championship. And we're talking about a truly global competition, the most demanding motorsport series for production-based cars. You know, Toyota Yaris, Ford Fiesta, Skoda Fabia, or Hyundai i20. It's a world championship that first held in 1973. There are 3 titles and 1 goal to be a world champion in driver, co-driver, or manufacturer champion. And there are 13 rallies at 3 continents. What is the challenge? Time and distance, 300 to 500 kilometers. Competitors start at 2 minutes intervals. There are some special stages, and it's all about time. Rallying is a battle fought against the clock on special stages. When we want to see a summary, there is 13 rallies. Here is Rally Acropolis, the 9th round of World Rally Championship. There are 6 world biggest car manufacturers: Hyundai, Citroën, Toyota, Ford, Skoda, Volkswagen. There are more than 10 million social media followers, more than 780 million TV audience, and more than 4 million on-site spectators. And there is 300 days per year regular brand presence. The elite manufacturers are competing in this rally, and this is the rallies for 2022. So we have they have already started for Monte Carlo. We have Rally Sweden, and on 8th to 11th of September of 2022 there will be the Acropolis Rally around Lamia. What about the development? Why it makes it so unique to have Rally Acropolis nowadays instead of have it 10 years ago? The main difference is that 10 years ago we have only 1 stage coverage, so there's a special stage, 1 stage live coverage. In nowadays we have live coverage of all the stages. So you can see at the 2013 there was 455 hours of average broadcast time, and look what happened, more than double in 2021. And especially, I'm going to change the presentation now. There's a Nielsen report for Acropolis Rally, and I'm going to show you what happened in our country, TV media monitoring. So the total coverage in Greece was 796 hours, let's say 800 hours, and the audience was 60 million people. That's very impressive numbers all over the world that shows what's exactly is going on. And in media monitoring, the top 10 audience markets in Greece is at the 9th place, And if you see the percentage here, we are at 9% at this area, Rally of Greece. So it's a unique impact. The world of rallying is more men, not women, like the previous presentation. The average years is 40 years old, and you see the rally fans are predominantly male, middle-aged, wealthy, and well-educated. That's the audience that everybody's looking around the planet. Probably you have heard yesterday that there was an announcement from Formula One that is going to Las Vegas for a big show, a big Grand Prix at the Las Vegas Strip, around the casinos and the famous hotels. Why are they doing that? They're doing that because what they want to attract in Las Vegas is wealthy and educated men. And that's the audience of the Formula One, that's the audience of the rally. So they try to combine the needs. And if you see the analysis, the school qualification is low for the 7%, medium 30%, and high 63%. And if you see the income bracket, and you see the rates, that most people are wealthy here. So if we go the fan base to see where they're coming from, you will see that it's all over the world. More than 130 million people across the world are interested in the FIA World Rally Championship. So when you see Greece and when you show the fan base, it's something really unique. Here it's Greece, but excuse me, this online survey is just before this thing happened at the rally Acropolis of 2021. And the rally audience attendance in the last 12 months, as you see, there are a lot of people that are going to one rally, but there's a huge amount of people that are going 2 or 3 or even more than 5 rallies. So it's very important for them to visit our country. And if we go to the fan expenditure, they travel, so they spend a lot of money while traveling. They buy merchandise, they use accommodation and facilities, and they drink food and beverage. And this is the amount of money they spend in the country they are. So it's very important for our tourism. What they are doing during a rally, from 8,000 people, 500,000 people, a lot of them are drinking and eating. They buy merchandise from the event, they buy official WRC merchandise or rally collectibles or car accessories or other things. The world of rallying, it has more fans, you see. WRC is 130 million fans, Formula One is 325. But DTM, World Endurance Championship, 24 hours of months, WTCC or Formula E is less than that. As you see, the economic impact of WRC events, when they measured it in Finland or Mexico, it's very important. And as far as I know, and you can see that Acropolis Rally Forum from the University of Peloponnese, the impact in our country was, let's say, more or less 43, the direct impact is more or less 43 million euros. So it's a very important impact. The followers at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, website and app. So it's a very big community. And the top 10 social markets, as you can see here, but this is going to change because we have Rally Acropolis back in our country. The media production in numbers, more than 60 cameras, more than 8 post-production on a remote location, 300 hours per season live in English, German, Japanese and Spanish commentary on computer, smart TV, smartphone and tablet. More than 25 hours of live transmission, more than 400 hours recorded. As you can see, it's big business and it's a big coverage all over the world, which is happening with on-site WRC central hub, a remote production facility, and the global audience. And about the input, there is a channel, WRC Plus, all live, approximately 20 hours per rally. So imagine millions of people for 20 hours, they're seeing Greece, they're seeing all our beauty and all our country. Live linear TV stages, 4 or 5 live TV stages per rally, and the highlights, the special content, the news clips, and when we are going to OTT channel, all stages live and on demand with all this commentary and all the other information. It's also esports. Last year we have the final of esports WRC in our country, in Greece, in Oaka Stadium, at the Podilatodromio, the cycling area. So we have attract the global audience, which is more than 13 million online viewers for the 2021. And there's more to come in terms of spectacular action close to the fun, mobility, road safety, and there was a lot of actions from our organization, Motorsport Greece, in terms of road safety. Last year, we make a lot of people to be more careful using the Acropolis rally. To a sustainable future, as you can see, the World WRC fuel for 2022, it's 100% fossil free and renewable. So it's a technology that we're going to see it very soon to our cars also. Sustainability as a core value for the FIA World Rally Championship. And if you're going to see the overview, the mobility, the event, the logistics, they are trying to do everything for the environment in all the areas. Well, to make a long story short, if you see the sponsorship investment and the media value, you can see that it's WRC because they have a lot of passionate, dedicated people that are watching it. So the media and sponsorship is, the ROI is even higher for Formula One or Formula E. The source for this is Nielsen Sports Media Evaluation. So to close my presentation, this is all about WRC. This is all about Rally Acropolis. As you can see and you can realize, we have a unique opportunity to promote our country all over the world via the Rally Acropolis. And it's a win-win situation. It's very important. And as far as I understand, the government wants to do another step at Motorsport with Rally Acropolis, or even try to do more things, but we'll talk about that at the future. So thank you for watching my presentation. I have just finished.
Thank you, Mr. Pournarakis. In fact, very
Γεια σου,
interesting.
Ευγενία.
Yes, very interesting speech. In fact, the Deputy Minister yesterday discussed about Rally Acropolis and the success, and he referred to this in the introductory day. I would like to ask if you could share with us even anecdotal numbers and financial impact, media impact, sponsorship impact regarding the 2021 event in Greece, which was a pleasure for us to see being awarded at the Sports Marketing Awards.
Yes, but I can do even something better. We have made a big forum, Eco Acropolis Rally Forum. So there is a site, ecoacropolisrallyforum.gr, which everything is in there. So I just give you the URL, and if you want me to share my screen, I can do that and have a look at what I'm talking about. So here it is. This is the acropolisrallyforum.gr, and if you go at the schedule, you can click and watch all the presentation and all the things. For example, Mr. Roudjounis from Kappa Research told us at this forum that to the Greek people that they are looking in sports, they are looking in football, basket, athletics, and then motorsport. So you see motorsport is fourth at the awareness of Greek spectators all over the country. So it's very important. And if you see at Motorsport, the people that they're watching, they are, as we see it globally, it's wealthy people from medium or upper class for their incomes. And except that, you can have a great look what Mr. Koutroumanidis from the University of Peloponnese said, or Mr. Houstulakis, who have make a huge research about the investigation and the impact of Rally Acropolis all around the country, and the impact that they have, and the money that they spent, and what they expect from the next years. And if they agree, you see, 93.6% of the people says it's a good thing to happen and let's go forward. And 95 of the people say, oh, congratulations that you have in the WRC carried at the Rally Acropolis until 2023. So I invite you to go to acropolisrallyforum.gr and study all this presentation. It's very analytical, and there's a lot of numbers that you can see from these studies, from these researches all around our country about Acropolis Rally. Here is the whole review of the 2021 rally, and they have count the audience, they have count the awareness, they have count the live stages and everything like that. So please be our guests and go to ecoacropolisforum.gr to see all the appropriate numbers.
Of course. I don't know if you wanted to highlight something in specific, but we have another question as well from the audience. What are the requirements for a young professional to be part of the motorsport industry in Greece? Do you think that an F1 circuit in Greece, especially now with the Elliniko complex, would be a possibility?
It's a dream. I hope it could become true. I don't know if it can happen in Elliniko or it can happen in Halandritsa, where there is a mature investment proposal, but we will find out. So if someone wants to be a part of motorsport, he have to study, let's say, mechanical engineer, or if he have driving skills, he can drive the car or be a journalist, I don't know. But if you want to be a part of the motorsport, according to my point of view, you should study at the National Technical University of Athens and try to become a mechanical engineer.
Thank you so much. And one last question. After the success of the Rally Acropolis last year, how can you set the bar higher? How can you improve the event and the organization next year?
Well, for 2022, we're preparing a big show, a special stage at the Olympic Athletic Stadium at Oaka. So we'll have a unique special stage at Oaka where everybody can come and celebrate with us for the WRC. There's going to be a huge party, a unique event that we are going to try to be proud of Greece and Rally Acropolis for that event.
It was great having you, Mr. Pournarakis. Thank you very much.
All right, it was my pleasure.